my name is Lisa Grace and this is Nailchemy's YouTube channel. I hope you enjoyed this video. Right, so I've already done my cuticle work and etched my nail plate, so I'm just going to come in with the nail prep. I'm not using the Ultra Bond today because I am using the Primeless monomer. This one. Put some of that in my tapping dish. I'm excited for this nail. You have no idea what I'm doing, do you?
Nope.
No idea.
Just so you all know, I never have any idea.
No, never get any say. So I am going to be sculpting this nail because of the shape that we're doing. So first things first, I'm just going to connect the first wings on my form. Just pinch them nice and secure. And before I do anything, because I'm going to have to be fitting the form slightly different, I'm just going to make sure we're under the free edge first. So I'm just going to attach that to Sam's finger. And then I can come in with my teeny tiny scissors and just relieve pressure off the side walls. There we go. There we go. Right, so because we're doing a Russian almond, your fit of a form is going to be slightly different. So traditionally a form would come straight out, whereas this one we're going to be tilting it upwards. So, making sure that your form stays nice and straight, I'm just going to kick it up a little bit and then I'm going to secure it back down. A couple of things to remember, as we pinch this form tight, it's going to bring the form up even more. So I need to keep checking my side view. So I'm just going to start closing this form. There's a lot of trial and error with this. I'm just going to start closing this, and you need to also take into consideration the length that you're going to be doing. So I think Sam will bring you maybe to a 5.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to start off by closing the end of the form. And then keep it nice and even. And keep an eye on your form under here as well, that it's not popping out. You might need to readjust it. I'm going to slowly keep pinching. So I'm not going to pinch it all the way to a 5 because I don't want it too pointy. So I'm
You're not doing a stiletto, are you?
Not a stiletto, no. So I'm going to pinch it to about a 6, so that by the time we've taken it to the 5, it will be more of an almond. And now I need to check my side profile. So with your Russian almonds, your upper and your lower axis are always parallel. So you can see the form here is coming up. So where I'm taking it to a 5, we need to be able to imagine our apex, where it's going to be. And that should be parallel from your apex to the tip of the nail. And that looks about right. And then your lower axis, again, is going to be parallel again. So your product is going to come along here, probably about to a number 4, and then it's going to come straight up. So I hope that makes sense. So instead of your form coming straight out, it is going to be coming up. And then just make sure that this is really nice and secure, because the last thing you want is get your form in place and then it moves. We don't want that. Right, so first things first. I'm not using peach today. Peach is my favourite, and I'm going to come away from peach, and I'm using glistening rose. This is a slightly pinker one.
It says glistening, it means it's glittery.
I don't think it is, you know. Don't think it is. I do remember thinking the same thing.
They just led me into a false sense of security.
I think they may have done. Right, so we're going to be doing a smile line on this nail as well. So lots of things going on this nail. So because I'm doing a smile line and because I'm doing it on a form, I need to pop down a thin, clear base first. That way, when it comes to me filing my smile line, I'm not going to file into the form, and I'm not going to disturb the form and potentially knock it off. So first things first, I'm going to grab a bead of my clear and I'm going to connect the form off my brush form to the nail, fluffing my brush. Right, so I need to make sure, so you can see now where we've placed the clear because it takes the holographic effect off the form, so that's a good guide. So we kind of need to picture where our smile line's going to be. And I think it's going to be around about this line here. So I need to make sure that there's enough clear on there to act as a bit of a barrier for when I start filing my smile line. Right, so I'll get rid of my clear for now.
Lid on.
I might give that a little bit of a pinch actually. Right, so in with Glistening Rose. I always do my smile lines in 2 beads. So I'm going to focus on my smile line first and then I'll do my cuticle bead. I'm just going to let this start to set up on my brush a little bit because I don't want it moving about too much. So by just letting it set a couple of seconds, it's just going to give you a little bit more control over that bead. Blend the back of that bead onto the nail. One of the reasons I like using this powder, Glistening Rose, is I feel it's definitely drier than a lot of the other powders, so it's firmer to work with, and you can definitely, I mean, you can get a nice crisp smile line without filing with any powder, but this one, I don't know if you can see it turning in that way, but Sam, it's definitely, you see that? I'm not gonna file it, Sam. I'm gonna test myself. I'm not gonna file it. And I have a feeling in about 7 minutes I'm going to regret this decision. Right, so I'm happy with that. So I'm going to come in and get my cuticle beading now. So no need to let this start set up on my brush because I want this bead a little bit more mouldable. So straight up at your cuticle. I do prefer my nudes over my pinks, but for the other colours that we're going to be using on this nail, it's going to be a nice contrast. Look at that. Look at that, Samantha. Right, lid on that.
Yeah,
right, so
waste stuff.
Colours that I'm going to, I can't get the lid on that. Colours that I'm going to be using are Aster. And then I'm going to be adding some Atlantis, and then on top of that I'm going to be using Frosty. So this one's from the Christmas what is that, Holly Jolly Bolly Lolly
Days or something. I can't remember actually.
Something
I know it was
like
Holly
that.
Jolly something.
Well, what, it's been 5-6 months since we've used any of the Christmas stuff, but this one, it's got all your iridescent pieces in, and you know, it's perfect all year round. Right, so we're going to be coming down to about here. I need to make sure as I'm popping my colours in that I'm putting in my shape as well. Right, so going from now, colours that we're going to be using today, I'm going to be using Nighthawk, Atlantis, and then from the Christmas collection we're going to be using Frosty. So I'm going to be using Nighthawk first. This is going to be going around the smile line. So I'm just going to work in small beads. Oh, this has got quite a nice shimmer to it. I'm going to take this right up into that corner, if it wants to go. There we go. So I'm just going to focus on my smile line first, and then I'm going to start building the nail down the form. Right, so lid on that one for now. Bit of a sigh. Why are you sighing? You're going to have beautiful nails.
I know.
I love this colour so much. Really,
I have
really
to say
love
it
this
is one of my
colour.
faves.
It's so beautiful. Right, so we're going to be coming to number 5. Yeah, so I had a little bit of a moment there, I forgot. So we're coming from number 5, which is about here. What we want to be doing is shaping the edges so that it comes out straight and then it kicks up. So obviously you can tell I need to come back and add a lot more of the Atlantis, but can you see the shape that's being formed there? I thought I was just doing a normal almond. It's okay. Right, so I'll add some more of this colour on this side. Blend that up. So pretty, isn't it? Again, don't forget we want to be keeping this nice and thin because we've still got frosty to add and we still need to cap in clear.
Love the shimmer.
I am a big fan of shimmer acrylics. Don't stress too much about your fade. I mean, this is looking pretty good already, but don't stress about your fade because we're going to be adding frosty on top. Are you comfortable, Sam?
It's not the most comfortable of positions, but that's fine.
Do you want to rest your elbow on there?
No, honestly, it's fine because you need to get in there.
Are you sure?
Yep.
I know what you're doing tonight. Online shopping.
No, I'm not, because I've spent too much. My husband comes home next week, so I might have to get him to take me shopping.
Yeah. Right, a little bit of frosty. And I'm just going to dab this about. And this is why I said don't stress about your smile line. Not your smile line, your fade. Because we're going to be adding some of this on. And it's just going to add a little bit of gorgeousness to the nail. And if your fade isn't perfect, it will just disguise that. You don't have to add a lot of this, you can just add a little bit, you don't have to add any of it. If you've done really, really well with your fade and you don't want to cover it up, then don't put any of this on. Simple as that. That one on there. Now this is what I need to decide now. I need to decide when we've finished this, am I going to do it shiny or matte? Because it's really going to sparkle if it's shiny, but if it's matte, it gives that gorgeous opalescent effect. It looks beautiful, and I can never make my mind up. I mean, either way, it's gonna look cute.
Maybe do another one shiny and then do another one matte.
Right, I'm just gonna let this set for a couple of minutes. Right, we are set. A little bit too set. Blame Dave, he rang me. So, right, so now I'm gonna come in and cap the end of this nail and then just make sure that my shape is in. So I'm just going to do a little bit at a time. So I'm going to come over and do free edge first. Definitely want those parallel upper and lower axis, so that's what's going to be crucial. I'm really nervous about filing this because I didn't file my smile line. I think it's going to be okay, but I never do that. Make sure you've got a nice straight edge here and a nice straight edge here. And make sure that you've got enough product as well, because if you haven't got enough product coming to the end, you won't get that sharpness. And can you see as well, my side view, I need more product. So that this is, need more product on the end here. Build the height up a little bit so that we can get that parallelism, parallelness.
No, is that a word?
I don't think it is. I think I'm just making stuff up.
We're just making words up today.
So I'm going to add my height on there. Keep this shape in. Now if I check my side now. Now you can see that we're more parallel. Got a bit of a dip. Can you see my light there? How it dips? So I'm just going to fill that in, and then we'll let that set and have a good file. So put that in there.
There's a hair.
There's always a hair. Fabulous, right, I'm going to let this set and then we'll get it all filed up. I'll just let you have a look at the side profile again before before I pour so you can see. Obviously it's still bulky, but by the time we've filed it down, we will get our upper and lower axis nice and parallel. Right, let's have this set it up.
Oh.
Right, we are set and ready to go. So first things first, I need to get this form off. There we go. So just a little bit of tidying up to do. So I'm going to use my 180 file. Just tidy up the shape first. So make sure that these are really nice and straight. Nice and straight coming out from your side wall. Keep stopping and checking the nail from all angles. Right, so let's have a look at these axes. So we've got bottom one here. Top one's looking good, but I still need to debulk here a little bit. Oh, I'd love to do a full set of these. These would look beautiful. Right, so
Quite like that shape.
I'm just going to give a quick buff. Get rid of those filing lines in there. Ooh, sorry. Buffers, honestly.
Trying to pull the thing off again. I know she wants a massage next week, ladies, but I don't massage with my fingers. I do bamboo massage, so don't worry about the talons.
They'll never get in the way. Buffers are dangerous, I swear.
But the talons come in really handy when you're doing an Indian head massage.
This is looking so good. I love these colours. I want a full set of these. If I actually had the patience all the time, I would do myself a full set of these. Right, I am going to wipe over with some acetone as well, so I'll use the apple acetone, which is amazing. Just give that a good rub.
Now here's where she's got to decide. Shiny or matte, shiny or matte.
What do you fancy, Sam?
I don't know, I don't have a choice.
Well, I think I'm going to do it shiny. Because it's going to sparkle. Well, I will if I can find the top coat. There it is. Hiding from me.
Shiny, shiny, shiny.
Right, let's see. This bit. This is the best bit. This is every nail tech's favourite part. The top coat. So, I'm using the no wipe top coat. Also known as the non-wipe top coat. Oh no. Hold that thought. There we go. Right. Where was I? Oh, just let me look at it for another minute. Right, go on, wet that in the lamp. Okay, so that's had a full cure.
Please don't be curious.
No, we are going with melon.
Thank you.
Ooh, Sam, look at the snail.
No.
There we go.
Like that.
So that's your side. Turn that way a little bit more. See, I would have been happier if I'd filed my smile line, as
soon as I
but
looked
I'm
at
still
it,
really happy with that.
It's crisp, it's great.
It's just a little bit, yeah. It's okay, I'm still really happy with that. I love the colours. Those colours go so nicely together. And that frosty just breaks it up a little bit. Yeah. Are you happy with that one?
I love it.
Fabulous.
Absolutely love those colours as well.
So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Don't forget to give us a little thumbs up, hit like on that video, drop any comments that you've got down in the comment section below, and more importantly, make sure you hit subscribe so that you get a notification for all of our future videos. All of the products that I've used today you can find on our website, which is nailchemy.co.uk, and I will see you in the next video.